welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Whitney, and today we are back at it again with another segment of A Writer's Scope. This segment is where you guys send to me whatever problems you have, whatever problems you need discussed, and you would like my input on that. So as the email comes on the screen, you send whatever problems you have, whatever problems you need, whatever advice, etc., etc. You send it to this email, and I will hopefully give you my advice, and you would be featured in my next video. So today we are doing basically like a response video, right? So like if you guys peeped another writer's scope called What to Do in a Rough Patch, my girl Ashley, I helped her out with her man, and we have come and hit a wall, right? So she sent me another email and she was like, okay girl, now I have another problem. And so I'm like, okay girl, I got you, let's go, let's get it together, right? So like usual, we're gonna put whatever it is that she has, whatever email that she sent me is gonna be on the screen. And so as that comes up, let's read it together. Let's try to help out our girl Ashley. Side note, I usually keep everyone anonymous, okay? But she told me specifically there's so many Ashleys in the world, so it really does not matter. So let's continue. Hey Whitney, it's your girl Ashley. I said that like we're friends, but I wanted to update you on me and my boyfriend. We are currently working it out and things have gotten a little better. AKA, we are not fighting every day, just every other day. But I also wanted to dive a little deeper into the friend thing. We talked and he told me that I shouldn't make him choose because it's unfair and controlling, and if the tables were turned, I would have said the same thing. I understand where he's coming from, but he should understand that I'm uncomfortable with how they interact with each other. Examples. She calls him whenever, she calls him while she's drunk to spill her heart out. She expresses intimate details about herself to him. She tells him how she feels about him romantically. I went through their messages. Girl, I know I shouldn't go through his phone, but it was just sitting there calling out to me. And when I confront him about her and her inappropriate behavior, he tells me that he can't stop her from saying those things. And they have already talked about it, and it's not even bad as it seems in text. What does that even mean? I really want to talk to her myself. Should I? So, let me just tell you what I would do in this situation. I feel like your man is tad bit resistant. And it's kind of like making me wonder, why is he so resistant? And so it's just like, I feel like this is right here, like where boundaries should be. He can tell her, listen, I understand that you have feelings for me. However, we're not going to talk about that because I got a girl, and that's disrespectful. Like, think about it. If he was in a relationship with her, she wouldn't like it if you were doing that either, no matter how close they are, because that's disrespectful. Okay, that's mad disrespectful. And so like, I think that you should talk to him about boundaries. I don't think you should make him choose, because I know I said in my last video, like, he can choose between you two, right? Like, he needs to, like, figure out where he's going to put his attention. But, like, you guys can coexist together. She just needs to respect your relationship. And I don't think that other girl is respecting you guys' relationship. And your boyfriend is a tad bit not really respecting this relationship, because why is he even entertaining that sort of conversation, right? And that's where I personally find that disrespectful, because it's like, why are you, I understand that other women are gonna like you, I understand that you have friends who are females, but if they come to you and they're like, oh, I like you, I want to be with you, and they're expressing all of their feelings for you, you know, my boyfriend would cut that shit like dead in like 2 seconds. He'll be like, listen, you're my friend and I understand, but you know I have a girl and you're being mad disrespectful right now, like I'm not gonna entertain that conversation. Like, my boyfriend is so quick to like cut that shit out. So I'm like, why isn't he doing that? You know, I know everybody's different. Everybody's different. But like, it's just to make you feel secure, and it also sets a boundary, because I understand that they're best friends, but like the thing is like, you have to respect your friend's decision to be with somebody else, no matter what your feelings are. And so you need to keep that to yourself, or tell your other friends, right? Like, if she was telling him like, hey, I don't know if I can still be your friend while you're in a relationship with somebody else because I have such these strong feelings for you, that's a conversation people can have. But what it sounds like is that she's just like gushing out, talking about I love you, blah blah blah, whatever, this, that, and the third. And that's where I find it disrespectful. So I think your man should have boundaries with the girl. Like, he can literally tell her, stop talking to me about that because it's disrespectful to my girl and you have to respect our relationship. He can literally say that. Like, he can literally say that, because she's like, he says that he can't stop her from saying those things, which I mean, in a sense, yeah, he is correct. He can't really stop her, but he can tell her to stop, right? Like he can try to place a barrier there, because there needs to be boundaries within your relationship and with this girl. And ultimately, to answer your question, I really want to talk to her myself. Should I? I'm just gonna put a disclaimer here that what I'm about to tell you is not a part of the advice. Okay, like, let me just talk to you about what I would do, friend to friend. Let me just tell you what I would do.
I would go to my man and I'd be like, why are you not setting these boundaries? Like, you should not be entertaining this sort of conversation. If he responded to me with, I can control with what she says, I say, you know what, sweetheart, you are absolutely correct. And then I would dial her up, I would call her, and I'd be like, hey, can we have a conversation? I wouldn't talk to her over the phone. I'd be like, hey, can you meet up so we can have a conversation? And that's not to fight or anything like that. Like, no. It's not to start problems, nothing. I really want to talk to you because I believe that, you know, we can coexist as a trio. Like, we can be good friends. I don't have a problem with you. You, to my knowledge, don't have a problem with me. I just want to set a boundary because, you know, clearly my man is not setting a boundary with you, and I am very uncomfortable with you doing X, Y, and Z. Then, if she agreed to coming in person, then we'll talk about it like adults. I'd be like, listen, I understand that you have feelings for my man, okay? Like, I get that, but right now you're being very disrespectful by constantly telling him how you feel about him, getting drunk and telling him how you feel about him, and like, gushing your romantic feelings. Like, I understand that you guys are close, I understand that you guys are really great friends, and I'm not telling you not to be friends. I'm just saying that you need to keep that to yourself or find new friends to talk to about this relationship. Because you constantly coming to my man and gushing your feelings, that's not cool. Like, that's disrespectful to me, because why are you going to do that? Do you expect him to leave me for you? Like, do you expect him to be like, to share the same feelings as well? Like, what do you expect him to do? And why do you feel like you need that release to him? Like, why do you need to release that to him when he already knows? Like, this is an ongoing thing, and he knows how you feel, baby girl. I just need you to, like, talk to your other friends, maybe get a man, talk to your man about it. Like, I just need you to stop because this is making me very upset, and it's borderline making me not even want you to be involved.
You have the position to say that because you guys been together for a minute, but also it's like telling people that they can't hang out with other people is very like toxic to me, and I don't really like that. I don't like that at all, to be quite honest with you. But sometimes it's like some certain situations, like when people constantly disrespect you over and over, it's just like, okay, but why are they still here? You feel me? And so that I say the reason why this is not a part of the advice is because, you know, this can go horrible in so many different ways. Like, I'm just being 1000% honest with you. This can go horrible in so many different ways. The healthiest way to talk about it is to talk to your man. And I really don't think it's a good idea to talk to her. But I know that I would. I know that I would say to her in the most respectful manner, no shots, no undercover insults. I'd be like, listen, I understand that you have feelings for my man, and I really want you guys to stay friends or whatever. Like, I don't mind your friendship, but what I do mind is you constantly coming to him and telling him how you feel. Like, what do you expect him to do about that? And that's where I find the most disrespect, because I know that you're just venting, but you can vent to all your other friends. You can vent to so many other people. You don't need to tell him how you feel. You don't. He's not single, and what is he like? What do you expect him to do about that? And so that's where I find it very disrespectful, because it makes me feel like you're trying to get him to leave me for you. And if she says no, that's not what I'm trying to do, and she's like very receptive, then you guys can be adults and be like, okay, I just really want you to stop, so can you please stop for me? And like, don't expect like an answer. Don't even say, can you please stop for me? Just be like, please stop for me. Because you're not asking her to stop. You're not questioning. You're telling her. And so like, that's what I would do, because I don't like that. I don't like that mess at all. And nope. And it's not cute. Like, it's not cute, for one. For two, I've been through so much shit that I'm just like, I'm not going through that shit again. And like, that's not something to be like, oh, you're strong, you're resilient, like you don't take no mess. Like, no, that's not, like, it's not cool, it's not fun, it's not great that I have those sort of issues that I have to like be on guard for every female that comes around, because I've been through that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I would do. Going back to the advice, girl, like, I don't think you should talk to her directly. I think you should talk to your man. And if your man continues to do nothing about it, I think that you can entertain the option of talking to the girl, because that's what I would do. So what about you guys? Let's go to everybody else, right? Let's see. I'm gonna leave a poll up there and I want you guys to vote. Maybe leave it down in the comments below also, like what sort of things that she should do in this sort of situation. Okay, so if you guys need a background on Ashley's story, check out my video, What to Do in a Rough Patch. It's in a playlist of like a writer's scope. You'll see videos in there. What to Do in a Rough Patch is based off of her. This is part 2 of What to Do in a Rough Patch, I suppose. And so basically, let's you guys leave it down in the comments below what you think she should do. Vote up there in the polls what you think she should do. Like, I'm gonna say, let's see, option 1, create boundaries with your man. Option 2, talk to the girl. Like, I don't know, like I really want to help you out with this, girl. Like, I don't want to leave you hanging. So hopefully, you know, people vote. Leave it down in the comments below and tell her what your girl needs to do, because it seems very like, I don't like this situation for you, girl, and I hope we can figure it out. All right guys, thank you for joining me today on this segment of A Writer's Scope. Don't forget, like, if you want to send to me whatever problems you have, send it to my email. You know, show me some love. I'll show you guys some love, and potentially maybe you will be featured in my next video. All right guys, thank you for joining me today. Don't forget, I do this to help everyone and anyone, even if it is just one person. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I'll see you next week. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss when I post a new video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.